Oh, beans, my camera's not working again. Well, that's... oh, gosh. Well, we start as we mean to go on. This is... oh, and my mouse is dying as well. Good lord. Wait a second. Let me go ahead and deactivate this camera here. Where is that? We're gonna turn off this camera. We're gonna, like, take a moment to reset for a hot minute here. Alright, folks? Alright, fabulous. We get to do some on-air tech frickin' solving here. Figure video. Here we go. Contrast, camera control. Oop. There we go. Output FBit. Ah! Default device. Never mind. Apparently it's not worth doing. If it freezes, we'll deactivate the camera. Hello, everyone. My name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the stream. It's been a while, and we begin as we mean to go on. Apparently. Oop. There we go. Get a little light. Hi everyone, my name is Ned Finn. Welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the stream. And more importantly, welcome to a thing that I've been focusing a tremendous on recently, Dwarf Fortress. In my time off from streaming, I decided to hunker down and familiarize myself with this game, really kind of figure out how it ticks. Let's go ahead and turn that volume down a little bit. Making it difficult for me to think. But yeah, it's been a while since I streamed. We're probably not gonna stream for too terribly long here. I'm gonna take a moment to just show off my big fortress here that I have been working on for many an hour. And we'll kind of get a little bit more into the way that this game works in a little bit here. But yeah, if you're noticing, if you're getting like some RimWorld vibes, that's not inappropriate, since RimWorld definitely takes a substantial bit of inspiration from this game. And we're scrolling up and down the Z-axis, by the way, so up into the hills and then down underground, where you can see all of my folks doing their thing. Big rock storage, more bedrooms, And then just mining operations down here. Been working on this for a while. Oh, that's right. There's a siege going on. Good Lord. They're waiting on a response. But that's fine. We're going to leave this off to the side here. Because we're going to start up a new fortress instead. Brand new. Lots of fun. I'm saving return to title. And we're going to kind of see what makes this game tick. See what fun we can have. At some point, I'll need to adjust where my mouse actually is sitting, but that's just fine. We can worry about that later. Get all that adjusted on the flippity flip. It's been a while. It's been a while since I streamed. Obviously, it's been over a month. Good Lord. All right, let's see here. We're gonna create a new world. Can I do that, or can I? Okay, I didn't think so. Presumably we could, like, leave the fortress to ruin. But no, we're just going to complete a brand new world. The standard thing, mineral occurrence everywhere, medium on everything, and then world map size is medium as well. And you know what? We're going to... yeah, we're going to generate 250 years of history here instead. Yeah. And then we create world, and we start things up. Hello, baby. Alrighty then. So we are creating Bagsnabosmlo. Bagsnabosmlo. Yeah, no, there's no good way of saying that, which translates to the wondrous dimension. 3 names were rejected, apparently. Not sure what that means, but, you know. And the game is now generating the world history. It's going to do that for 250 years of in-game time. We're seeing this tick of everything around it. Steel's defeated the Silky Coalition of the blah, 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 blah. These are all like major events that have happened in the history of this world as it's ticking along. You can see it's creating you know, roads and settlements and stuff all in real time here. It's very neat. There is a ton going on in this game, and I understand very little of it. But that's what we're gonna do here. Rising Moon of the Time My Ancestors was created. Blah blah blah. Skindlulls. Tickstone. All this stuff. Patterns. Alright, goodness. I might have bitten off too much more than I could chew with 250 years of history, but that's okay. And if we want to pause this at some point, let's get back like 175, then we'll pause it and we'll jump on in here. Start dwarfing. Yeah. You know what? Let's make it up to year 200, a nice round number. I mean, you can see we've got over 230,000 events, an abridged chronicle, and all this. So normally this is where I'd get up and presumably get myself a coffee or something. Myself a little something to drink. The reason I want to do a nice round number is so that I can track what the... Of course, you can't see like what's going on in the corner here because my big stupid face is in the way. You can see that. All this stuff going on the side there. And we'll cap it off at a nice even number, a nice round number, so that we can track how many years our fortress goes on for. Can I not? There we go. Okay, 201. Yeah, use this world now. Let's go. Roll, play now, yeah. Alright, so we are now saving the world. Not quite as dramatic as it sounds. Saving the world information. And then we'll get to jump in and start up our fortress. Again, there are some... there are justifiable comparisons to RimWorld, again, because RimWorld took heavy inspiration from Dwarf Fortress. And it's even a little bit more parsable now that the game has actual sprites and artwork and stuff rather than ASCII art, which I know some people... I mean, you know, for the vast majority of this game's history was... you know, by default it was ASCII art, and then, you know, people came up and developed tile sets and stuff. But you can swap to you can swap over to the old ASCII art style. I do not know how people manage to parse the sheer amount of information that is in this game, plus like having to parse this really weird art style. Yeah, we're gonna skip the tutorial. Yep. Please heed the embark warnings about aquifers, salt water, and other hazards. Some locations are challenging even for experienced players, and it will be a very short game indeed if you do not know how to deal with them. After you embark, help is available by pressing the help button at the top right corner, including all the tutorials. Okay. Let's see here. And I legitimately do not remember... I'm not 100% sure, like, what the best... what the best kind of tile is to grab here. I don't necessarily want to be too close to anyone. Charm to the ASCII tiles. Yeah, it's an acquired taste. Having default graphics is definitely good for accessibility. And what's up, Sherman or Sherman Zero? Good to see you in chat. You're a new face around here. Welcome aboard. Welcome to the garden. As we say around here, a new bean in the garden. Good to see you, my dude. How's life going? And of course, my big dumb face is like right in the way of this. We're gonna go ahead and move my big dumb face over here instead. Let's see here. Can we like? That okay. That's right. So we can zoom in and then find our embark location. Cool beans. Okie dokie. Heavily forested, woodland, freshwater marsh. That's right. We should be next to... We should, like, settle by a river, right? So that a river runs through it. And I guess we don't necessarily need, like, a bunch of mountains because we're going to be digging down. Let's see here. We go over here. This looks like some... Oh, this looks like some good shrubland here. There's a button for searching specific features. Avoiding aquifers is probably a good idea. Yeah, I know that the aquifers is... Because that's like... You could run into like a patch of water and like flood your fortress, right? That's my understanding. This is all untamed wilds. Okay. I mean, it'd be cool if we could settle in the mountains. We're dwarves. That's kind of like our thing, right? This all seems like really heavily settled up here. Yeah. Dwarven mountain halls, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Shallow clay, shallow sand, very deep soil, light aquifer. We don't necessarily want an aquifer. Well, Sherman, you seem to kind of know your way around. What kind of what sort of features? Like I know, like in RimWorld, like there's rivers all over the place. Never mind. Okay, we're good. We're good, actually, fam. It turns out. Never mind. We're good. All these streams, trees, none. Sounds bad. Having surface trees is nice. Light aquifer isn't too bad. Heavies are a problem. Duly noted. Oh, unclear as to how these tiles are laid out here. Yeah, we definitely want to have some heavily forested. That feels like elf territory. That's not what we're after. But, like, some woodland would be nice. Temperature hot, gross. That's not what we're after. Temperature. Temperate grassland. Here we go. Versus temperature hot. Temperature temperate. Here we go. Okay, okay. Get a 4x4 area by default, taking the intersection of mountain and forest can give a good spread. Gotcha, gotcha. All right, let's see here. Maybe somewhere around here. Mountain and forests. Heavily forested. Okay. And then that gives us a river as well. Okay. Mark to place your fortress. Okay. There we go. There we go. Now I'm getting it. See, I played the tutorial, and I stuck around with my fortress for a while. Got up to, like, over 200 dwarves. I think that my fortress has entered what the community affectionately refers to as a tantrum spiral. So, that'll be it, you know. That'll be what it is. Vegetation. Okay, let's go for that. Let's actually confirm no aquifer, light aquifer. Okay, this whole area is a light aquifer. Never mind. Let's see here. Okay. Heavy aquifer. Well, let's go with a light aquifer then. Maybe that's not super avoidable when there's a river nearby. Iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, platinum, tin, lead, fluxstone layer. Neighbors, elves. 2 days travel. Humans and goblins 2 days away. The goblins are going to be hostile. Okie dokie. Shallow sand. Some soil. Little soil. Some soil. Some soil ought to be enough. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's confirm it. Worst thing that can happen is we die. Economy normal. Enemies normal. Prepare carefully. Prepare for the journey carefully. How much can we... Ooh, that's an awful lot, isn't it? Aquifers you can just dig through normally, and if you smooth the stone, it will stop leaking. Heavy aquifers will just gush out water and are a lot harder to pierce through. Gotcha, gotcha. Good to know. Yeah, we're going to leave that as is. Oh, gosh. See, I played the tutorial, so I didn't have to go through any of this nonsense. Skills 10... Okay. Okay. All right. Crucial. Okay. So I know we're going to need a decent miner, decent woodcutter, fisher dwarf, planter. Okay. I can deal with that. Okay. So yeah, I didn't have to go through all this. This is all new to me. Experienced, sure. Good? No, not remotely. That's fine. Ooh, you know what? We could actually... Now, there's not a way to randomize this, is there? Like, we have to actually go through and do this properly, huh? Swimmer, rune, diagnostician... Now, we also need someone... Oh... Bone carver... Because we need, like, a good manager, right? Bookbinder... Not a bookbinder. We need, like, a bookkeeper. Not a beekeeper. Not a beekeeper or a bookbinder. We need to combine those. A bee binder. Liar, intimidator, judge of character, flatterer, consoler... Consoler, excuse me. Pacifier, schemer, student. Leader. There we go. That's gotta be worth something, right? Like our expedition leader? Skills, nothing. An adequate dancer, apparently. Singer, social. Skills. Okay, so they're not going to start with any labor skills by default. Now, here's the big question. Okay, so we distribute these per dwarf. We'll have room for optimization, but it can take a while and doesn't necessarily matter for the long run. That's good to know. Group symbol. Symbol of the thin room. Fortress name. Trumpet vaulted. Now, why would we want to change that? Let's see here. Oh gosh. Oh, by gosh, by golly. Oh man, there's a whole bunch of crap we gotta figure out here, huh? Let me, this feels like a quick Google away. Dwarf Fortress. Default embark. Played it. I gotcha. So that was my problem. Turn to no. Oh man. Did we F this up? Same spread of skills. Might be easier to start since there are quite a lot of skills. No kidding. Alrighty then. Now the big question is, can we back out of prepare carefully? Back out of prepare carefully. Blah, blah, blah. Go with gym card, blah, blah, blah. Nope. What's up, Average Sonic? Good to see you in chat. The world is already saved at this point, so you can go back. There we go. That's the key. Thank you very much, Chairman. Continue. Active. No, start new game in existing world. Yep, Wondrous Dimension. There we go. That's what we're after. Don't remember where we settled, but we'll find it. Light Aquifer, River, the whole shebang. I don't know. Gosh diddle darn or gosh diddly darn works for me. Of course, we got to get this started up. What's up, Average Sonic? How are you doing today? Look at that. We've got a new friend in chat. God, it's been 26 minutes and I've done literally nothing. Skip the tutorial. Okay. Don't remember where we started, but it was like around here, I think. Right? Something like that? Yeah. Yeah, it was around here. Aquifer, yeah. Embark. And then... well, it was something. Something somewhere. Very, very deep soil. Light aquifer. Iron, gold, silver, copper, nickel, zinc, platinum, tin, and lead. Okay. Yeah. Some... well, again, worst case scenario is everyone dies horribly. So, like... pumped or carried away. You have selected a savage area. The wildlife might be very dangerous here. Absolutely. I mean, with default skills, equipment, animals. Gotcha. Gotcha. Preparing map. Thank you, dwarfs. All right. Oh, it's snowed. Okay. Wilderness beyond, your harsh trek has finally ended, blah, blah, blah. New chapter of Dwarvish history. practice lancers. Strike the earth. Okay. So who do we got here? We've got Az, Tekid, Rith, Sazir, Asmal, Nish, and Asmal again. Asmal leaped fortresses. Who's our expedition leader? Fantastic. Oh, we got some decent material out there. What do we want to do? Because we've got like this big old mountain here, huh? And a frozen river. It's unfortunate. We got big old trees here, huh? Yeah. All right. I haven't had to deal with winter before. That might be a problem. But that's okay. I'm sure we have so little food. Guys, we made a mistake. And it's winter. A few days. Okay. Start at the start of spring. Excellent. Okay. That's good. That's actually very good. Good lordy. Eventually I might want to like tunnel up to here. But let's go ahead and you know, as the game says, let's strike the earth and start digging. What's up, Michael? Good to see you in chat, my guy. The previous colony or previous fortress I just dug straight down. This snow is going to be something interesting to deal with, but I don't imagine I might stick around with this fortress. We'll see. Decent number of views on a stream that I haven't played in quite some time. Where Average Sonic, I don't know. Someone sent out an APB. We do not know where Matto is. Let's see here. All right, what are we gonna want to do here? And who else could be our good proficient miner? He is. Well, go ahead and send these other fellas to mine as well, because that will be important. It's snowing frozen dwarf blood. What on earth? Okay, man, whatever. Turns out I made a mistake. It's that time of year where it is hot, and I am not a fan. Now let's go ahead and keep on rocking and rolling here, because we're gonna need our initial stockpile here. Let's go ahead and dig this out. Actually, let's dig that initial stockpile out here. And we'll need some... Well, eventually we'll need doors. We got a lot of work to do here. Establishing a colony isn't easy. We need stuff. We need people. We need all sorts of things, but that's okay. We've got soil. That's good. Soil is always useful. It's not exactly where I want to have my, like, farms and stuff, but we'll dig that out a little bit further. And this isn't RimWorld, so, like, we're not exactly... You're not on the same, like, time constraints as far as, like, you need to get, like, beds and stuff up and running, like, as soon as possible. COVID test says... It's my IQ. Har. Average Sonic's in here making jokes. Rough sapphires, that's nice. Got a bauxite cavern floor. Cool beans. My last, my first fortress was all andesite. Lots and lots of andesite stuff, so maybe we'll end up using bauxite a lot this time around. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and set this as our primary stockpile here. Let's actually set that, good lord. Accept that, put everything. And then the dwarfs will be able to unload the caravan. Do we have any bins? Do we have any, like, No. We've got some barrels, but they're all storing stuff. We don't have any bins. We only have well, we've got a couple of bags. The bags are useful. But we will need bins, which means we need a carpenter, which means we need to keep on working. Go ahead and dig this out, dig that out. Boop. And dig these. Oop. Three subs from 400. That's fantastic, Average Sonic. That's awesome. You've well exceeded me, I see, which I'm fine with. Not mad at all about that. Nope, couldn't be. I'm kidding. I'm proud of you, son. Ick. Let's see here. Still got quite a lot. We've got that iron anvil. Very important. Currently unloading all this stuff. Save the Mattos. Where is Matto? Where is our boy? Where is our son? Let's go ahead and dig out our bedrooms here. Just in preparation. You know what? Screw it. We'll make an 8th there. Can't hurt to prepare. By the way, Chairman, if you are still in chat, yeah, I was away from streaming for about for a little over a month. I moved, had to get the new internet set up, the whole shebang here, but I am back. I do like to stream quite frequently, as often as I can, usually at least 3 times a week. And, you know, I play all sorts of things, so feel free to subscribe if this strikes your interest. We've got a few regulars here that like to pop in from time to time. And who knows, you could be one of them. You could be a new bean. Let's see here. I need to trim my facial hair. It's been getting in my ding-dang way. Oh, good. And then this water should also, this river should melt soon. And then we'll have fish. And our fisher dwarf will do their thing. We'll be able to make biscuits and simple meals, all that good stuff. All right, but now we need to go ahead and let's see here. We need, well, since I've played Dwarf Fortress, but I probably remember most of it. Probably, definitely. Let's see here. Focus, pocus. What do we need? We need... No, I'll tell you what we need. We need an office. First and foremost, we need an office. Let's go ahead and carve off another hallway here. And we're going to build an office. And then we're going to swing over here and build out a couple workshop spaces. And then extend the hallway up here and keep doing the same thing over there. Because we'll need... screw it. We'll go ahead and give them a little bit more space. And we'll do that for the swarm of flies. Unacceptable. We need doors. Swarm of acorn flies. Can I not click on the flies? Whatever. It's fine. Well, Dwarf Fortress was also an inspiration for Minecraft as well, to some extent. Obviously, something like Infiniminer plays a much heavier part in that, but yeah, absolutely. That kind of grid-based chicanery definitely plays its part. Let's see here. Oh gosh, we have so much that we need to do, and we need to, before I do anything else, where are my, not stocks, don't show me that again. Labor, kitchen, and then plump helmets we need to not cook. I remember this, because we do not want to be without plump helmets. Oh gosh, okay. Focus pocus. Gosh, there's so much to do, and I don't have a tutorial to prompt me to do what I need to do. But that's fine. We've got this. We have shelter now, to some extent or another. We're going to need beds, so that is a... carpenter. I'm going to use bauxite, is fine. We're going to need food. That's a kitchen. Kitchen. Play Battlefront 2 now so we can get a third. Now, are we talking Battlefront like the proper Battlefront 2 or the crappy new Battlefront 2? Alright, so that bauxite is a lovely shade of red. Let's see here. Presumably, with a little luck and elbow grease, this should all be soil, right? In theory. We're sifting through it like nothing. What's up, Nish? What's your, he's a proficient... No, hold on. Novice miner. Well... Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 2 2? Fair question. A fair question in these uncertain times. Alright, so that is only partially soil. Let's go ahead and dig through here. See where this gets us. Even hazard a little dig about here as well. Good lord, so we're really kind of just needing to plant right there, apparently. I mean, that's fine. The Golden Age, yeah. I've got a lot of nostalgia wrapped up in the original Star Wars Battlefront. Oh, where do we want to plant? See, my OG Battlefront 2 was on the PC. Okay, wow, so we really just kind of did F ourselves over just a little bit here. Let's see here. Where do we want to actually dig? Or not dig, but plant. Like, right. I mean, screw it. We'll push this out and just shift this whole thing. Kind of digging an awful lot of caverns here, but that's fine. We need a desk. Where's my freaking desk, my guy? Table. It's table, not desk. Table, make wooden table, and then make wooden chair. And we'll use that to put together the office here. A lot less insane than I've been told. Hello, Manif, your profile picture is familiar to me, but your name is not. Who are you? Identify yourself, Bean. Identify yourself, strange bean. Unknown bean. Identify yourself. Yeah, these flies aren't doing it for me. We need doors. And yeah, no, as someone who has who took multiple runs at trying to master Locanist, what's up? All right, I knew I recognized that profile pic. Can't recall why. Well, Locanist, or as you go by these days, Manif, welcome back. Chairman, are these flies going to be a problem, or are they just a visual annoyance? Because I can deal with an annoyance. What I can't deal with is trouble. Actually, we're going to go ahead and pop that out there. Yep. Matto! Everyone was worried about you, Matto. Everyone's like, where is Matto? Is he dead? Surely he is. Locanist everywhere else. I was sleep deprived on YouTube one day. Well, we've all been there. Let's see here. Dwarves don't like them, but they aren't dangerous. Okay, I can live with unliked but not dangerous. Until the tantrum spiral starts, in which case I will care a great deal. But now is not that time. Well, Matto. We meet again for the last time. And you know what? We're just going to kind of bash through and do our thing here. Yeah, it won't be perfect. You were requested by multiple people, Matto. We were all very worried. We also need bins. Make one wooden bin, please. And then we can go ahead and do a couple of things here. Task. Wooden door. What, did those already get made? Or do we not have enough wood for anything? We don't have... Oh, so when those tasks are just canceled, they're just canceled straight up. Makes sense, because we don't... whatever. That's fine. These big trees are scaring the ever-loving gaboogers out of me. So we're going to go ahead and stick with the small ones for now. We don't have the elves haranguing us yet over our fell counts, so no worries on that just yet. Definitely not just sinuses. I am so sorry, Matto. Unfortunate. Illness is never fun. And that's just a fact. That's just the God's honest truth. Okay. We're going to go ahead. I feel like this fortress is already, like, so much worse than my other one. But here's the thing. I think that is largely due to the fact that I'm just more familiar with, like, how it ought to be. You know, so I'm judging myself by the standard that I've set for myself elsewhere. Yeah, that makes good sense to me. Let's see here. feel like I'm saying let's see here an awful lot because I don't know what I'm doing. Yeah, if we could dig through that, that would be fantastic. And you make me a table. Because we do have... Yeah, we've got the wood now. Okay. Till 5 a.m. and woke up at 7 a.m. So you took a nap. You were functioning on a 2-hour nap, is what I'm hearing. Chair. Door. And then we'll set up our... I really do think that the manager office is going to be more important than our bookkeeper's office. Crazy, I know. Let's see here. Although, let's go ahead and set up the manager, or the bookkeeper office there. Methinks. My night rest and you're still up. No bueno, Matto. You need your rest to become a big, strong boy. Excuse me. Okay, no cancellation on those orders, which is a good thing. Let's go ahead and... the closest material. A door in a workshop. We have a door! Oh, we do not yet have a door. We have a table. Furniture, table. Oh, we have a table. Does it need to get transferred to the frickin' thingy over here? Good lord. Please tell me that you're carrying one of those. Yeah, he's carrying the table. Good man. What's your name? What's your name, son? Amsel. Amsel Scrape Seal. That's actually a cool as hell name, Amsel. Scrapey boy. Let's see here. Table. And chair, if we dare to dream. A chair if we dare no, because the chair is still stuck here. How's Ping? Ping is good. Ping is playing Fortnite as we speak, but not I. I have dwarfing to do. There is dwarf nonsense what needs my attention. All right, let's go ahead and place that door. I can actually hear her screaming at Fortnite as we speak. Which is funny and endearing and a little bit silly. Good to assign a dumping zone. Stockpile's been taken up by random rocks. Yeah, that's actually a very good point. It'll get a little bit better once we have bins. And I'm going to... What's the word I'm thinking for? I'm going to, like, diversify my storage options a little bit. I'm going to have more stockpiles and such in the due course of time. Now, do we actually have... Yeah, we do have boulders and such here. Let's go ahead and... For right now... Let's put this as our stone stockpile, huh? Yeah. Accept that. Set that as stone. Jump over here. Remove stone. None. And then we should start moving everything over here. Hooray. Alrighty then. Where are we? What are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? Where's Walking Dead? I didn't abandon nobody. Y'all knew that this would take some time to get set up. Thing one. Thing two, Walking Dead will be up. I'm not even going to say next, but it'll be up soon. All right, I promise you that. We will have Walking Dead soon. Not just yet, but soon. Okay, still at 7 dwarfs, which is fine. Bauxite. Nobody's moved this ding-dang chair, presumably because there's not enough space. There is space for this chair. They're just being a bunch of pansies. Whatever. We need to assign an office. Well, we can't assign that, apparently. Presumably because it doesn't have what's necessary. We're going to call that an office. Okay. If you're still streaming. I probably won't be streaming. My voice is not used to this. And I did work a full day of, you know, my usual talking. So, but yeah, by all means, swing back around. I'm always happy to see my beans. Oh, good, good, good. Did someone finally move that chair, or was it just logged? Okay, and we're going to go ahead and use this office. Okay, don't show me that again. Your stream. Well, Matto, you're here now, which is the important thing. Dining hall, dining hall. Bye, Average Sonic. It was good to see you. Do your thing. Pit or pond. No, what am I looking for? It is already an office. We don't currently have a manager assigned. That's fine. We'll go to labor. No, it's nobles. Someone to manager. Adequate organizer is our expedition leader. That's fine. Honestly, it was insane to see you on my recommend when I'm awake. That's right, because Locanist, if memory serves, you are not U.S. based, right? You're out in like Yorkshire or something, if I'm not mistaken. It's a random pull if I'm right, but you're out like across the pond, ain't you? And we need to set up a pasture area as well for our pasturing animals. We'll go ahead and, I don't know. Pasture, here we go. Oh, good lord. Yeah, we'll go ahead and extend that out to include a little bit of the water there. I feel bad for the poor dwarf who's having to run all the way out here to do all that. Assuming that anyone is even collecting. I mean, our fisher dwarf might be busy doing other stuff, to be honest with you. Let's go ahead and add animals here. Specifically, the animals that need to be pastured. Cats and dogs, less of an issue. Now we have a manager. We can start working on some work orders. Still active. Yep. Go ahead and add something on there. Let's see here. Make wooden bins, and we're going to call that just 5, I think, for now. Hell, we can make 10. We got plenty of wood. The background is going to take a while to get used to. Yet I'm not thrilled with the position of my camera either. I am... Although you can at least see, like, my bookcase back there now. There we go. Yeah. Be nice to actually get like one of those fancy collapsible green screens, but that's not going to be anytime soon, if ever. But who knows? Hope springs eternal, as we're fond of saying around these parts. And you know what? We could stand to make some doors as well, I think. Make a wooden door. Yep. I'm gonna call that 10 as well. Everything's gonna be a little bit easier as we get more dwarves in here, but for now, we just gotta do the thing. Selected do this. Yeah, where's my Fisher Dwarf? No creatures, here we go. I'm just carrying raw pond turtle. It is currently being hauled. Okay. So our Fisher Dwarf is fishing. Just not doing a ton of it, which is fine. It's already been an hour. Good lord. Okay, so Rith is this stagnant? Stagnant water, it is. But you know what? That's where the turtles are coming from, and that's fine. We can live off of turtles. For a while, at least. Then eventually we'll go ahead and designate some fishing spots, like over here, I suppose. Speaking of designating some spots, we can, in theory... Excuse me? A giant hoary marmot? We lost our metal crafter. Are you kidding me? The hell is this thing? Oh gosh. Large creature in the shape of a hoary What the hell is a hoary marmot? Where it is, it's giant. So they're fighting this thing. This is why we don't... Oh, we lost another dwarf. 2 of our dwarves have died. Savage biome moment, apparently. Oh gosh. Oh no. It's fine. It's healthy even. Cannot breathe, last ability to stand. Motor nerve damage. Okay, so it's not doing too great. It has killed 3 of my dwarves have died to this thing. My Christ. This is terrible news. It started raining. It's raining dwarf blood again. Savage biome. No shit. Okay. Here's the hammer of ruling. Okay. Just wants love, Ned. It does not. It's very angry. Do we still have our manager? We sure don't. No relevant skills. Throw the Mason on there. The Mason doesn't have a job for a while. Good Christ. And we actually still need to assign someone. Come on, Sazzer. It's like having a warg just wandering around in your, around in your map in RimWorld. What do you mean it had a cute heart next to it? There's two of them. It has a name. It's undead? This thing is undead. He is basically unbreakable and quick to heal. It's a marmot corpse. No, it didn't have a heart. That's indicating that it's injured. Yeah, go up into the hills, you bastard creature. You bastard marmot. It's a savage biome, which the game warned me about, incidentally. Stray dog has been missing for a week. It's been found dead. Yeah, well, we knew that. It killed another? Oh, man. We're down to 3 dwarves, and none of them are particularly happy. Suppose that explains the blood rain. I guess so. This thing killed my dogs. It's an undead giant horse. Ooh, gosh. Is this thing still fighting? Where is this thing? Oh, yeah, no, it's killing my animals, huh? Run, chicken, run. Well, this is why we don't settle in a savage biome. Apparently. This is a reanimator biome, then all the gonna become a problem. Oh, man. Okay, where are we located? Center on fort. Cannot raid your civilization. Continent pondering. Dwarven fortress of practice lancers. Yeah, practice is right in that we don't have much of it. How do you check what kind of biome you have? We have 1 dwarf left. Oh, man. Very unfortunate. Nish has been missing for a week. I'm not replacing RimWorld, Matto. Because I'm somewhat competent at RimWorld. This, apparently just out the window. Get a cat attack you. It's a giant rodent corpse that's lolloping around, mauling dudes. Like, its little portrait is cute, sure. Reach square should tell you gentle, savage, and good and evil scale. Don't show me that again. Might do that in embarking. It's not showing me that here, but that's fine. Savage and evil is seriously bad news. Yeah, that checks out. That tracks. It's trying to love Ned. Your dwarf shouldn't have gotten up in its business. I don't think we got up in its business. I really don't. That being said, I do think I'm going to abandon this fortress to ruin. Save, but you will need to reclaim the fort to play here again. Yeah, that's fine, actually. Settlement has been abandoned to this timeline, and then we'll start up a new fortress. But we will start up a new fortress later because I think I'm actually gonna call it a night for tonight. But this is fun. It's been a while since I streamed. Well, you know what? Here's what we'll do. We'll settle into a new map. That shouldn't take more than about another 15 minutes or so. We'll get settled, set up on a new map in a less wicked area. Saving an existing world, a wondrous dimension. Kind of undersells how shitty it was. And I knew it, Locanist. I knew that you were in the UK. God, we didn't last a minute out there. Good lord. Chairman, are you at all familiar with RimWorld? I'm sure if you're plugged in enough to be familiar with let's see here. Yeah, look at that. It doesn't tell me. It's terrifying. I mean, it's Untamed Wilds, it says. Also with the DLCs. What's up, Minnie? All the greats are coming back. Untamed Wilds. Yeah, it's not telling me if it's savage or not. Practice Lancers. Terrifying means savage, evil. I gotcha. What does Untamed Wilds mean? Okay, yeah, no, we did have some terrifying spaces with our stuff. Grow out your beard more. Did you just miss my... You probably missed my silly face. I've actually trimmed it a bit recently. I need to get this stuff off my neck, though. It's making me look very unkempt. Terrifying on the mountains. Yep. Yeah, saw that. Alright. Okay, so wilderness is probably what we're looking for. Gems, this game are immaculate. Yeah, the music is very good. The music is a little bit more sparse when you're in game, but yeah, the music is quite good. Quite good, as a matter of fact. Dark Goblin Fortress? No, no, no. That seems just savage neutral. Okay, so we're looking for like just wilderness. Probably not too close to the, I mean, what if... Okay, hear me out. What if we just, settle here in the woods and dig down? What is this? Dark Human Fortress? No, no, no. Say no mas. Human Hamlet, that's fine. This is the Dark Human Fortress, which is... Sounds no bueno. Untamed Wilds is not what we're after. We're after wilderness, not Untamed Wilds. Savage, savage, savage. It's all swoop. Okay. Find embark location. Okay. Untamed Wilds, Wilderness, Calm. I mean, Calm would be nice. Yeah. 1 of 81. Okay. Partial match. I mean, I don't mind kind of... a little curious as to what the nature of the last area that I'd settled was, but... Field of Calm. Joyous Wilds. Well, that just sounds like it's a place for bloody pansies, doesn't it? Sparse trees, no thank you. Untamed Wilds. Dark Goblin, no. Dark Goblin, so no on, like, literally most of that. Dark Goblin pits, and orcses, thousands of orcses. Yes, that is, Ping is playing, I almost said Skyrim. No, Ping is playing, Fortnite. And yeah, I'm surprised that you can hear. Usually my mic, is savage good. Still pretty safe. And I'm just looking for, like... What is wilderness? That would just be like... That's like got to be true neutral, right? That's what we're looking for. Whoop. Bark location. Like, yeah, wilderness. Spirit, normal. Temperature. Medium. Elevation. I don't care about elevation. Medium. Yeah. Freaking find me a thing. Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. When it's just true neutral, I gotcha. That's what I'm looking for. I was about to say, yeah, keep running this search. Don't stop on my account, just because I'm lurking about. Anything that isn't evil is fairly decent. Well, just don't want to be too close to all these ding dang goblins. Is the thing. Nearest site here. Wilderness. Okay. I mean, that's not too terrible. Thick, heavily forested. Yeah. Where the hell was I just at? It's hot. That's okay. What if we, like... this isn't forest, though, is the thing. Yeah, let's, yeah, we could settle, like... It's all wilderness. Jason, warm. That's warm, but it's not too warm. Light aquifer. Not terrible. Very deep soil. Now, that's not necessarily a good thing, though, is it? Because very deep soil means that we're going to keep running into soil for a while. Is that a good thing? Is that a bad thing? I don't know. Zombies and evil smoke and whatnot. Good to know. I mean, it's warm. Very deep soil. I don't know if I necessarily want super deep soil, though. Very deep soil is all through here. Chairman, what's your thinking? Deep soil, yay or nay? Trees, woodland, very deep soil. Screw it. I mean, again, Worst case scenario is that we die. So, like, let's... Here. Sure, zombies don't just need a hot meal. Yes! Very certain about that, actually. Alright, play now. Play now, play now. Yep. Doesn't matter too much. Deep soil can be nice to have, but isn't needed. Okay. Cool beans. I mean, I kind of don't want to be running into, like, soil too terribly much, but that's fine. And this time, we're just going to dig straight down. Actually, yeah, we're going to dig straight down here. God, all these little pools are going to annoy the hell out of me. Is that what the aquifer thing is? Is that what that refers to? Because if so, I kind of hate it. That's actually a good question. What the hell does it mean for their... Like, what the hell is an aquifer? As far as Dwarf Fortress is concerned. Holds groundwater. Aquifers are part of the rock. I gotcha. Well, these little pools are going to annoy the ever-loving hell out of me. But presumably... Could we, like, dig a trench to flow these back into the... Well, that could cause its own set of problems. Couldn't, unless we, like, dammed it somehow, which might be possible. I don't know. We're going to dig here and call it a flippin' day. That's gonna annoy the heck out of me. Oh, we made a mistake. Ugh. Is this always a thing with rivers? Source of well water? Oh, I see. The aquifers are. These little ponds are gonna annoy the ever-loving crap out of me. But you know what? It's fine. We'll dig down a few levels. Right? And then just call it a day. I don't know. I think I'm gonna find a different yeah. I'm gonna abandon this fortress. We'll come back at some later point and get something else going. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here tonight, folks. Please, by all means, Chairman, if you're not subscribed, do so, because I'll be back with more later. Probably streaming again on... What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Wednesday. I might stream tomorrow. I could stream tomorrow. Those you can drain manually if you want. I will figure out how to do that at some later time. But not for this one. Not for this fortress. We'll do that. Maybe I'll just use the tutorial to put me in the right spot and then kind of... handle things from there. But I'm gonna call it here for today. I've been streaming for over an hour 20, which is usually a little bit later or shorter than I usually stream. I usually stream for about 2 hours, but I am tired, and I could use some R&R. But you know what? In all likelihood, I very well might be back tomorrow to do a little bit more streaming. Then maybe even more Dwarf Fortress. But until then, folks, thank you all very much for watching. I am Ned Finn, and until next time, goodbye forever.